Hi and welcome back. Now today we have another skin giveaway. All you have to do is comment below anything you want really, and there'll be 2 winners picked at random. Now if you were one of the lucky ones or smart ones and you bought this little bugger, you are in for a pleasant surprise, because early game this could actually save you from being raided, and let me show you why. So if you haven't come across the egg yet, it's something that you could purchase part of the Easter skins. Now if there's no TC, you can pick these up quite easily, no problem whatsoever. However, if the TC is down and you do not have any authorization, you can't pick it up. Now, you're probably thinking, what does that really mean? Well, to destroy these little gits, it actually takes quite a lot. Considering early game, I'll show you how you can implement this in your base to make people spend more to actually get through. Now, this is just clean testing to show you exactly what it will take. 2 rockets for 1 egg. It would obviously take less than 2 rockets because you could use a rocket plus something else, but I'm just trying to show an example and it will become clearer why in a minute, why I'm showing it in that. Now it takes 6 HE explosive rounds to take 1 egg. You may get some spread going across these eggs. When it comes to a single, it can take up to 40 explosive ammunition rounds to get rid of an egg. Now when it comes to satchels, I'll show it. It does take a little time, obviously, because satchels are probably the worst thing in the game for raiding because they take so long, never work. It takes 3 full satchels to take an egg out. Now you can get spread in these, don't get me wrong. However, when I show you how it can be implemented, it will show how annoying these can actually be for a raider to get through. Now, using the correct way, it can be seriously demoralising. Now it only takes 1 C4 to get rid of 1 egg, not a problem. It does actually spread as well. However, that's quite a lot to spend early game if you are in the region of trying to get a cheap raid to make a bit of profit. It stops you. Now you're probably asking, well, how can you implement this into a base? Let me show you. Now take normal base, someone metals it up, take the door out. You've been smart enough to put your eggs down along with a half wall and a floor, meaning they can't crawl through. They can't pick the eggs up, they're going to have to destroy the eggs. Now, I'll show you now with rockets, it doesn't fully spread. So they may have to use more than the 2 rockets to actually get through, which is extremely annoying for someone who has maybe not got enough resource to get all the way through this. You can see there, the spread is limited to where it can go. Now I'm sure there's a different angle or something you can maybe get more of these eggs to take out, but having to spend 3 more rockets to go through a base very early game, with just because of eggs, is pretty OP, considering they don't cost a lot to actually craft. I think it's a couple of high qual and some metal frags. Now up until about 5 hours of making this, you couldn't destroy the little things at all. For some reason now you can, so it may change again, the health may change. What I'll do now is I'll show you the explosive rounds. Now remember it only took 40 before. Because it's spreading across different eggs now, you can see it is ripping through 100 rounds and still not getting rid of all the eggs. So you can imagine that, if that's all you've got, you've spent all your stuff on explosive rounds, you're going to spend a hell of a lot to get through these little eggs. Now, windows aren't as bad. There is a chance that they'll stay in place. However, this is using rockets. If you use C4, windows are always a pain anyway, but they could be a last line of defence and just make someone spend that extra bit more. Now C4 actually sticks to these as well and spins around with the egg, and if it goes off it does actually damage the window in some cases. Again, very OP for what it is, because people are having to spend quite a lot to actually get into this. That's the main point. They're spending more. Now I'm pretty bad at jumping through windows anyway, so for me it is a bit of annoyance. But if you put a half wall again and put eggs down below, it's going to stop people from getting through, or a roof piece. Now for the bunkers, for people who do top down bunkers and people try to get through the armoured piece, they don't get all the spread, or they've used C4 to get through a floor piece, they're going to drop down and find an army of your little eggs. Now again, to get rid of these, I will show you. I'll use C4 for this case. Putting C4 down on say one egg, or two, it's covering 2 at the minute, won't destroy all the eggs. So again, having to spend more. The whole point I'm trying to make to you is, early game, if you put these down in the way that I've done it now, people are going to have to spend more to actually get through this. I honestly think this will get fixed fast. As I say, I've been watching it for a good few days to see how it progresses, because I thought it would be completely fixed by the update, so I wanted to hold off, but it's not been fully fixed. Now, I've tried it with fire as well. Fire rockets didn't really do anything to it. Hitting it with items doesn't really do anything either. It just seems to be indestructible to most things apart from explosives. The combat log shows 500 health for these, but it doesn't show any damage, so I don't know if they regenerate their health. So guys, keep an eye out for that. Should hopefully get patched soon, but early white day, stick it behind your doors, put the half wall and floor in, and it could actually save you.